Hello and welcome to One Stop Co-op Shop Streamed, your one stop for co-op news and playthroughs. And now we're playing Buddy Cop. I've been trying to get Jerry to play this for a while, and since Mike's not going to be able to join us, he's just joining us for the teach. We are getting into Buddy Cop.
So, Buddy Cop has different scenarios. It is 1 or 2 player. They might do a second box set if the first set does well, which I think would then make it 3 to 4 player or 1 to 4 player. So, it looks like Jerry is Ricky Lou, who I think was also in Brook City, if I remember correctly, but I think your character is new, Peter. Maybe she was in there too, Kat Larson. So, if you look up at the main board, you have 4 locations. These are for this specific scenario. You've got kind of like a scenario card that summarizes key rules. You've got a special card for the scenario, deck of criminals, and the boss you have to defeat. You basically have to do something in the scenario to make the boss spawn, and then arrest him, and if you do that, you win the game. So in this case, we're doing Downtown Detour. We'll skip the flavor text, because we're going to skip it.
It may change, so...
So in this one, the chief of police is trying to work out a plan to get Anatoly arrested while he's trying to get her assassinated.
Oh, no.
So she's got 3 life. If she ever takes all of her life, you all immediately lose. And if you lose all your life, you immediately lose. But you card 3 hunches. We'll get to what those are in a second, to put a cover on the chief, which would save her from taking damage. But the key thing is, every criminal that's on the board and does not shoot at one of you guys will instead shoot the chief.
Oh, no.
So, doing 1 damage to her automatically. So that's how she can get hurt. Now, if you look at her, it says activate each turn. It says if the boss is not in play, you're going to place 1 influence on her and 1 influence on one of the locations, which is going to add an ongoing negative effect every turn. Then it'll give another way for the chief of police to be hurt. And then if you get to 5 influence, the boss comes out and you can arrest him. So, I just kind of opened this up and magically found this was here. So I don't even know if this is fully tested. It seems really hard to me. Maybe this is like early iteration and they're still trying to get the balance right. I feel like you're all going to die, but we'll see how it goes. So what actually happens on your turn? What the heck are you all doing? So a game round is a cop turn, then a criminal turn, and then an operation turn. So on the cop turn, you all each have a standee, and it's going to be at one of the 3 locations. So let's say Peter wanted to be here with these guys, because you're going to have to defeat some guys.
You're in 4 locations?
So, what do you say?
You said 3 locations. There's
4 locations.
Okay.
So you each start with 2 grit. And every turn you're going to get 2 more grit, but if you save grit, you'll have it. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got these things.
I gave you guys counters for a reason. And so give yourself 2 grit, Jerry.
Okay.
So on your turn, you can use as many of the 4 cards that are on your player board as you want. Okay, so you deal out 4 cards each round, and you can use them however you want. You can choose to play them for their encounter effect at the top. The cost to do that is equal to the grit symbol, the gear symbol underneath each spot. So, Jerry, you can play Time to Reload for free for its encounter effect. You can play Limitless, but it would use up both of your grit. Taking the lead, same thing. Last chance would spend 1 grit and leave you with 1 for next turn. And you also get 2 grit at the end of each turn. Is that clear enough, Jerry?
And there's no limit?
Yeah, so you can play as many cards as you want. There's no limit to how much grit you have if you don't spend it all.
Yeah, okay. No limit to the grit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Encounters will try to arrest somebody. What you're going to do is you're going to roll a number of dice indicated by the card. So it looks like all of Jerry's are generally 2. They'll usually have some kind of other special power, often involving grit, cover, and hunches. We'll get to all those in a second. But the dice. So, let's say, Jerry, you wanted to roll your die to arrest this assault lady. So looking at her, the stuff in the upper right is her activation. She tries to shoot every cop within 1 range for 3 damage each. Upper left, inside the handcuffs, is her arrest value. If you can do 4 damage to her, then you arrest her. Bottom is what location she spawns on, but sometimes they can move off of those locations.
So this is 1,
So
2,
Jerry,
3, 4, obviously. You can see in the lower
correct,
corner.
correct. So Jerry, let's say you played like a 2-die encounter against her. You roll the dice. And what are the symbols? This is a lot like the other Blacklist game symbols. So this is a crit. Unlike most Blacklist games, though, instead of it being a success and a reroll, instead it's unique to your character. So for you, Jerry, it is 2 successes. For Peter, it's like 1 success and a defense.
And a cover,
I think.
yeah.
A cover. This bullet is just a single success. And then you have shields, which are hunches. How hunches work is if you have hunches, you can spend 1 hunch per hunch symbol to turn it into a success. So if you had a hunch, Jerry, this success and hunch, by spending 1, would become 2 successes. Or if you don't want to do that, any hunches you have not spent hunches on to turn into successes by the end of the combat become a hunch for you. So like if you had rolled this, Jerry, you would put 2 tokens on her towards arresting her, and you would gain 1 hunch. Because you had one that you did not convert. All right?
But with this,
so that's what
you
hunches,
actually had 4 successes.
Yes, that would have arrested her and got a hunch. So hunches, as you saw, are mitigation in die rolls, giving you more successes. And as the downtown Detour rules say, at any time you can discard 3 hunches, or I think during your turn you can discard 3 hunches to place a cover on the chief to protect her. So 2 uses of hunches.
Okay.
Now you also have cover. So cover has 2 main uses, and cards will get you cover. There's no like automatic way to get cover. Cover has 2 uses. It either can be used 1-for-1 to cancel damage against you. So like if that lady shot you for 3, Jerry, but you had 2 cover, you could spend 2 of it and then take 1 damage. This 8 over here is your life. Mm-hmm. And generally speaking, there's no way to heal. The other use of cover is to move during your turn. Look up at the locations, Jerry, in the bottom right. Each one has a cover value. So to go to the bank, you have to spend 2 cover. And there is no adjacency except for enemies attacking. So you can go from the bank to the BCPD at 0 cover cost. Just move there for free.
Yep.
All right?
Now, when you start the game, do you have to spend the cover to go there, or you just start in any location?
Yes, it'll probably be smart for one of you to go to the bank to start because it's so expensive to get there later. Now, Jerry, the other option, you do not have to spend grit to play the encounter. You can, for free, discard a card from the line to get the prepare effect. Okay?
On the bottom.
Yep.
Right. So, like, these are where you usually get cover. Here you can get cover and get more grit. So they often have, like, a lot of cooperative effects and stuff. Now, a key thing with that is, let's see. At the end of your turn, after you've decided all the encounters and prepares you want to do, then you have a prepare step. So you resolve the prepare effects of all the cards that are still in your line from left to right for free without discarding them. And then you slide all the cards to the left to fill in the blanks, and you refill your pile. So usually you only want to use the prepare on the bottom if you don't like that card and you want to have a new card for next turn, or if you need the effect now before you like do an encounter, or if you want to like clear out space for something else to slide down. But the prepare effects will go off for free at the end of the round without discarding the card if you don't discard the card to get the prepare effect during your turn. All right?
Does all that make
All right.
sense?
Sure.
Now, finally, just to show you what the enemies do.
Well, you didn't go over
luckily
arresting
it's
them. I mean, I think it's pretty clear, but you add these
sorry.
tokens.
When you 4 successes, then they are arrested, and you discard.
Yeah, he went over that.
Oh, okay. Well, he went over how to put them on. He didn't say that this was the number, I don't think. Cool.
Yes.
Well, I did, but I said it again. So
Stop touching me.
now,
Do not touch Ricky Lou.
so assaulters will shoot every cop at their space or 1 to the left and right, and it does wrap around from Liberty Bank to the courthouse, I think. I'll check that in a second. Backup, they will attack in their space for 4. And then the little bullseye thing, I think means, let's see, it's right here. They will move to the same location as the nearest criminal. So if they are already on a space with a criminal, they won't move. But like this guy would move to assault if at the end of his turn, and you resolve their activations from left to right after both of you have taken a turn.
Gotcha.
And then patrol will move 1 towards the nearest cop, and then if they get to a space with the cop, they'll attack for 3. But don't forget, anybody that does not attack you all will instead attack the chief of police for 1 damage.
Well, yeah, which seems
Gotcha.
not great.
Yeah, so it's cop turn, then criminal turn, and then operation turn. That's when you do the you activate all the locations. Okay, thank you.
I was like, why is it so small? I can't read it. There we go.
So you activate all the locations, then you each spawn 2 more criminals. So every turn, 4 more criminals are coming out. Oh, I forgot how ridiculous this game is. And then you resolve the chief afterwards, which does mean that you won't have the locations messing you up because they're going to have an ongoing crappy ability once they have a token on them until after she's done her thing the first round.
So we activate the bottom ability of each. And if I remember, this is the worst because it's like the 0 location. There's an influence.
Well, so these are different. All of them will do nothing until the chief's power has put an influence on them.
And what's the goal of the game? If the boss is not in play, place an
You
influence.
get 5 influence on her. Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
On this card and 1 influence on a location that has no influence, if able.
Yeah, so once she has 5 influence, the boss spawns. He's
And we
rest
have to
value
do
per
14.
player, so 14. If you rest correct.
And then...
Yeah, I expect this to be very hard, but let's see how the game works.
And again, just as a reminder for those who are just joining us, this is a prototype. So this is the first time we're playing it. We don't know if, this is under development right now. So we were just trying to play the mission that we had been playing, loaded the mod, and it's a totally new mission. So I think they're probably play testing it, but, we'll help them out with their play testing.
Yeah, there you go.
Free play testing.
Free session
for everyone. But, I mean, we just want to show you the basics of the game. The game itself is very cool. I like this one a lot. All right, and this person's going to attack everybody at their location as well. All right, so wait. When there's 5, she puts... So after 5 turns, basically... So she's going to put 1 on each. I assume she can't put it on the same place more than once.
It says one without a... That has
Okay,
no
so the
influence.
5th one, that'll spawn the boss. So basically, when there's 1 on every place... Now, do these activate even if we're not on there? Oh, yeah, each...
Correct, yeah. So they're going to activate... Yeah, so these are going to like give you ongoing things that you have to discard or do every turn or she gets hurt. For each of you. Oh, my God.
Well, no,
Good
no.
luck, guys. Good luck.
So no, it says each must do it or she suffers 1 damage. So it's not like it's 1 for each of us. If we don't all do it, then there's no point of any of us doing it. Is what is how I read it.
Well,
Each cop must discard a hunch
Yes.
or she suffers a damage. If each cop doesn't, so it's only 1 damage for each of these. Potentially.
okay. Yeah, I guess that would be better for player balance. All right, that sounds like a good interpretation.
I mean, yeah, that's.
I agree with Peter's interpretation.
Yep.
Now, where
All right.
does this dude spawn when we spawn him?
You flip a random criminal and put him on the location indicated.
Oh, and he's gonna move around and do stuff. Now we don't take damage for leaving spots with people or anything like that, right?
No, you did not.
All right. Sweet. All right. Well,
All right, so I'll hang out for the first round to make sure you guys know what you're doing, and then I'm gonna.
you want to go first, Jerry,
Head
or
out.
you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
All right.
So, is one of you going to the bank or nobody going to
I
the
can
bank?
go to the bank,
You're just
but
gonna go to the bank.
I'll do that afterward. I mean, I guess I could put myself there now, but it doesn't really matter.
Well, yeah, part of setup is you both choosing where you're going to be, so you can't see how
Alright,
Jerry
so I'm gonna
does.
play time to reload. That's 2 dice, right?
Yep.
So who are you attacking?
And Jerry, do you see time to reload's ability? After you roll the dice, you could discard a grit to draw a card, and you could put it in the 0 spot, which would then suddenly have another free card for you to play if you wanted.
yes.
Seems good. Which one were you attacking, by the way?
The top one.
Yeah, because he does more damage. That makes sense.
Hey guys, I think
So,
my
2
5-year-old
damage,
is up.
and
so-
I get a
Your what's up?
punch.
My 5-year-old is up, so I'll be back, but hopefully you can
Yeah.
figure out the first turn.
Yep. Okay, so you're gonna spend the
Alright.
grit to add a token.
I am.
Or draw a new card.
All right, gain 1 for each empty space on your cop board.
But again, so you spend first, I believe, and clear that space. Let me double check that.
I'm going to use that and discard this.
Cop turns, each player resolves an encounter step and a prepare step. Well, that doesn't help. Yeah, this is really short on rules, which is great.
What's up? What do you guys have a question about?
So we definitely clear the spot first and then do what it says on it?
Yes. I'm like 99% sure. Let me see.
It...
Yeah, so it says, if you look at encounter step, play card. Play a card by discarding it from the board, then resolving all the effects on it.
So you did this to get 2
defense. So that spot
defense,
is
Jerry?
empty for Jerry to fill if he would like to.
So I was going to actually... I was going to do this for the prepare and discard that.
So you discard this to do the prepare. So you gain 2 defense. Hold on.
That.
One at a time, dude. One at a time.
No, I don't. No, I'm using the prepare on this. I have to discard this to use it, right?
No.
You discard the card you were preparing. So if you discard this, you prepare what's on the bottom there.
I thought I had to discard another card.
No. You discard that card to prepare. That is the only...
about that. I'm sorry if I...
No.
All right, well, I'll discard this for prepare then.
Okay, so get two
cover.
Defense. Or cover.
All right.
So you could pay a grit to do the encounter on this if you wanted.
Well, then I miss out the bonus.
I mean, you could prepare this card too, and then play this card, and then do it.
Take the lead is amazing if you play it last. Like use last chance.
Yes, that's
to
what
get
I was trying to do, but I don't have to.
No, if you do the prepare on last chance, you will.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Well, no, but he doesn't have 2 grit then, right?
He will. It's giving him a grit, dude.
Oh, nice.
And pick somebody to get a cover. Now, Peter tends to get it pretty easily, but you can still pick him if you want.
No. You can die, Peter. All right, so now I'm going to use this.
For the encounter?
An encounter. Same dude. So 1.
And you could spend that to get the second one. He'd still be 1 short of death.
2.
Oh, yeah, he has 2.
And gain 1 cover for each empty space.
All right, so you're doing 1 more damage, or 1 more whatever to him, right? And you took the 1?
No.
Yes.
Yes, I took the 1.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so you did 1 more now.
All right, so now I'm doing the encounter for this.
So you might want to go after the patrol.
I'm going after the other guy, yeah.
Yeah, with the 2
So
punches, you'll probably kill him.
4, so 5 dice.
Yep.
It's all of them. Boom.
Nice. He is arrested in 1 go.
Nice. All right, well, maybe I'll be able to get both of them because I can
done.
move there for free, right?
Well, the good thing is the backup will hit Jerry instead of the police chief, even if...
Yep. And
All right, so Jerry, go ahead and immediately, immediately fill in your board. Yeah, and then gain 2 grit. So at the end of your turn, that's what you do, Jerry. So go ahead and do that.
yeah, I mean, this is a 4-page rule book here. So, I mean, the next part is, even if we have questions, seems pretty easy to figure out. All right. So, encounter 3. If any grit was discarded to play this card, gain 2 defense, which it would not be. But let's start with that. Well, encounter 2. This card costs 2 grit. Add 3 to this encounter. Wow. Both of these I wish were 1 over.
Well, so look, Peter. Look at this.
If the target
That's what
is
she's
not
all
defeated, choose a cop to gain...
No. Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom.
Choose a cop to gain a defense and swap 2 cards in their action track.
Yeah, she's all about like letting you
All
mess with where your cards.
So I'm going to get a defense, and I will swap these 2. Counter 2, then you.
Oh, I thought you wanted to swap gaining ground because it's better if you spend.
Well,
the grit
I'd
on
get
it.
5 here though. I'd rather get 5
Oh,
dice.
never mind. Never mind.
Right?
Yep.
I mean, it would be better if it was 1 up. I'd get defense, but I'd rather just murderate things, right? I think.
Now the assault lady is going to shoot both of you. By the way, just noting.
Yes. Well, it is what it is. We're gonna do some stuff. Ooh, boom, boom, boom.
Oh,
Let me
wow.
say wayo. Now, unfortunately, it still doesn't
Now,
kill
unfortunately,
him.
you didn't defeat him.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I do 4 damage. I get 2 shields. So, because that's my special, is I get a shield and a damage, and then I get 2 hunches.
You might want to call them cover instead of shield,
Cover.
since the
Yes,
hunch symbol
because
is
shield
kind
is-
of like a badge or a shield.
Yeah, you're right. So unfortunately, I guess I'll do gaining ground to defeat him. Probably. Oh, wait. I was supposed to discard that. Or what does this do? Gain a cover and choose a cop to gain a cover. Alright, so I'll just do this one for 3 more dice.
To do 1 damage.
I mean, that's perfect. I will happily take that. I get 2 more hunches.
Oh. You want to put a shield on the
Exactly what I'm going to do, yes. So let's
Well, they're shared, right?
destroy this. So 1, 2, oops. 1, 2, 3. To
I
put.
think these they still have the wrong looking symbol, so I think that's it.
All right. Well, why wouldn't we put a cover on her, right? Doesn't that make the most
That's
sense?
covered, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that is I didn't see those. Never mind. You're
Yeah,
right.
we'll put a cover on it, and these will be the tokens we'll put on the locations and put on her.
Yeah, they have the influence.
All right, so now enemy phase. So
Well, hold on.
this guy
I could
hits you
move
for
if I
4.
wanted
Oh,
to where Jerry is.
I mean, you still get shot. It wouldn't make a
I
difference.
mean, I could move here then, so I don't get shot by this dude. Because right now we're both getting
that
shot
would
by
make
this
more
dude.
sense.
All right, so I'm gonna spend a cover to move here to not get shot by homie Mick.
All right, so Jerry, this guy does 4 to you, moves over to her, and then she shoots you for 3. So 7 damage coming at you total.
Good thing you have 6 cover. Now you could take 2 damage if you wanted to have cover to be able to move next turn.
Well, don't forget, you can get cover throughout the turn, so it's not a big
sure.
deal. Okay, then the locations go off, which is nothing. The police chief gains one of those, and then which location you want to put it on?
All right, so this one, let's look at each of them. If there's an influence on this card, each cop must discard a hunch or achievement. So if there's an influence on here, so we must discard a hunch. That's not too bad, right? 1 hunch each. Okay, that one's not bad at all. Each cop must place a shield on an enemy, so that's 1 extra damage. That seems really bad. If
Yes.
there's an influence on this card, each cop must suffer a damage. That one's not as bad either, I don't think. If there's an influence on this, each cop must discard a shield. All right, so do we want to do shield or hunch? I think hunches, right? I mean, that's 2 for basically a shield on her.
All right.
I mean, it's 2 and it's only 1 per player instead of 3 from 1 player to put a shield.
Then you each have to spawn 2 more guys. Now, eventually, the snipers should come out, who are way easier, in theory, or not at all.
Did you shuffle these? Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Yeah, I shuffled them.
These are all snipers left, is what we're saying here.
Basically, yes.
All right. I mean, the bottom line is we don't mind if she takes some damage because she does have 3 life for us to mess with.
All right, so it's my turn again.
Yep. Now I
I'm
can't
gonna run,
do my
guys. Good
stuff
luck.
on your
Right.
turn, right?
No. You fully resolve 1 cop's turn.
All right, so I'll zoom.
So, yeah,
in
if you
on
wanted to
this
help
board.
Jerry, though, you could go first.
Oh, we have a choice?
Yes, I believe so.
All right, so you got to cover.
Yeah, and in order of the player's choice, each cop takes a full cop turn. It says right here.
Oh, wait, I had a card on my board at the end of the turn. So gain a thing. Oh, Jerry, gain a defense. Because this stayed on my board at the end of the turn, so we both get the prep.
So that cost me 1 grit. And I roll 5 dice.
All right, so who are you attacking?
I'll take out patrol, or try to.
Okay. I mean, seems good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 hunches, right?
Yep. Now, does he have
He's
to...
dead.
Is Mike still here?
I'm still here.
Does he have to put the shield on her now, or can he do it later with his hunches?
He can do whenever he wants, I think.
Okay. So that seems good. And you still have 2 grit, Jer?
Yep.
I mean, you could try to take out this dude who's got 2 left. I mean, you're pretty likely to succeed at that, I would think. Why don't you wait?
And don't forget, if you guys die, you still lose. So.
So what are you doing? Oh, you playing that? All right, 2 dice. Cards in...
Boom.
Oh, if you had done that first, then it would have made other cards cheaper. Sweet.
Well, I only spent 1. No, it would have had no effect whatsoever.
Now, Jerry, you can move at least to here, so you're not getting hit by both of them. Now, did we figure out if they wrap? I don't think they did.
Yeah, I'm trying to find anything that says that, and I can't, so I'm not sure.
I don't think they
All right.
do.
Done.
I mean, it doesn't totally make sense that they would wrap. All right. So let's see what I've got here. Encounter 2, then you may discard a shield to encounter 2 again. That seems
Oh, wait, I get 2.
decent. Encounter 2 if it costs 3. Okay. Encounter 2, after this encounter, you may play another card. Oop, I forgot to get my 2 grit. Don't forget to get your 2 grit when you get your cards also. Oh,
I already did.
and did you have any cards on your board or no? You didn't, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't really tend to keep cards on his board. All right, encounter 2. After this encounter, you play another card paying the grit cost with cover. Interesting. Encounter 2.
Hey, Jerry, real quick.
The target is
Yeah.
not defeated. Choose a...
The sniper, the little arrow means that if she's on a space with a cop, she'll move 1 away.
Gotcha.
That's the only one you haven't seen. And she gives herself a free cover for later. All right, good luck, guys.
All right.
Bye.
All right, I'm going to do this card again. Bide my time. Jerry. Oh, sorry. I have to give myself the thing because I need to switch these 2 cards. Sorry. You may then discard. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to do this. Or no, I'm doing this. I'm sorry. Paying 2 grit, so that's all of it. To do a 5 dice attack. Because it did cost 2. So I guess I will go after... Oh, I'll go after the assault. Oh, I'm sorry. The backup. That's what I meant. Oh, sweet. All right, so that's 2 cover. And dead. All right, and then I'm going to pay 1 cover. Because it says... Oh, no, wait. Crud. I did that wrong. After this encounter card, you can play another one by paying the grit cost. Crap, I did that wrong. I meant to do this one first. I apologize. All right, so that roll doesn't count. Put him back out there. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of 2 cover. I meant to do this one first. So it cost me 1 grit to do this. Do pay 2, and then it would cost me 2 cover to play another one. All right, so I'm going to attack the assault person this time. All right, so that's 2 hits. And then I pay 2 cover to roll the 5 dice. I mean, it really doesn't change anything, so let's go ahead and kill him and give me 2 cover, right? Or do you want me to re-roll it?
No.
All right. So I did this first, then I would have done this, and then I'm going to do making moves, so it's an encounter 2. So I roll 2. So I get one of these and defeated, because that's 2 more, right? And then I could...
They don't slide down, do they?
What do you mean?
In the middle of the turn?
What doesn't slide down?
Cards don't slide down, right?
No. Only the end of your turn. So I could have paid a cover to encounter 2 again, but I think I'd have to do it right at my same location. So I'm not going to do that. Now, I could go take the assault shot, but I don't really feel like I want to, right? We'll just let her take one. She's got 2 shields. Oh, I guess I have 3. Sure. I mean, I could take the hit for you since I have more shields. So let me do that. I'll come to your space. Right? And I'll take the hit for you since I have 3 shields.
She shoots each of us, though, doesn't she?
Oh, never mind. You're right. I am not doing that. Let's double check that. We can see the symbol here. This attack targets all cops within range. Yep. And we're saying it doesn't wrap, right?
Sure.
Like from here to here. It doesn't make sense that it would. So we're gonna say it doesn't wrap. So this person planks 1 off of her. This person hits you for 3. You're not taking a shield? Oh, you did take a shield. All right, and then so we have to do this. If there's any influence on this card, each cop must discard a hunch. So we both got a hunch, right? To prevent a damage. And then we add a hunch to her. We add a hunch to another space. All right, so what do we want to get rid of at the end of the turn? Discard a stealth, or a cover, rather? Or do we want to suffer a damage? I mean, I feel like cover is basically a damage, right? If there's influence on this card, each cop must place a cover on an enemy. I mean, we could choose enemies that we never plan on killing and give them cover. So that's up to you. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do this one.
Give them cover? Okay. I mean, we could look for some that don't do too much damage, or just, yeah. I mean, the assault we have to kill, right? Like, because they hit everybody. That's annoying. Okay, so location 2, location 3, location 1, and so patrol goes to the one I think with the most people, but we can look at their stuff here later. Do you want to go first again, or you want me to go first?
I don't care.
Why don't you go first, just so we're alternating, unless we really think it matters.
So she only does 1 damage?
2 damage.
Oh.
At range 3.
Gotcha.
So she's definitely going to hit us, right? Like, no matter what. Hits everybody on the board, basically. Then she moves away if you're at her location, and she gets a cover. Every turn, we don't defeat her.
Well, we're going to get rid of her.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they're easy to get rid of, and we should get rid of them as quickly as possible.
So I will spend a grit.
I mean, the patrol is the one I feel like we could leave around. I mean, sniper we could leave around a round or 2, but...
I don't have any way to get extra grit. I'm in trouble.
Well, you only spent 1. You should have had 2. You get 2 at the end of every turn. So if you...
Yes, I spent 1.
Well, then are you sure you want to do that one?
Well, the other ones are even more expensive. I mean...
Oh, are they...
This is the same card.
Yes.
And this is gain a die for every empty space.
Yeah. So, I mean, they'll just end up moving down.
Alright, so it's a 1 die attack on the sniper. Boom. And then a 2 die attack on the sniper.
That's 3 total.
Dead.
Wait. So wait, you killed 2 snipers? I'm confused.
No, I killed...
Oh, you rolled
I roll
first.
1.
I got it.
And then I roll 2.
Got it. All right.
Alright, and I gain a cover.
So you can move. I mean, there's no reason to move to my location. You can move to this one. I figure we'll both be there. Oh, yeah, but there's 2 assaulters there. That's terrible. Your call, man. That's not a great place to be. I mean, you could come to my space and try to take out mine. Yeah, why don't you do that? And then I'll come over here, because I get more defense. Because that's your last cover, right?
Well, I'm going to get more cover. I can't get grit. That's my problem.
Well, you had to spend a cover to move there. Because this one costs 1.
I already did.
Okay. Yeah, there's no reason to play
no,
that.
I spent a
You'll
grit.
just get it.
I did that wrong.
Right. Yeah, you'll get this at the end of the turn if this is on your board. So there's no reason to do this right now.
There is, because I get bonuses for empty spaces.
Oh, I got it.
So I'm taking a cover.
Okay.
And then this one.
Put a handcuff on her. Which is good.
These look like bombs, not handcuffs.
Yes. Well, yes. I can definitely see that.
So, I'm now going to encounter 2.
So you can get one and spend one, right? Because you do have one, so you can spend it. So that'll arrest her.
Yeah, that kills her. Yeah, arrest her, whatever. Gain 4 cover.
Seems good. No. I thought your cover was down to 0. You're supposed to gain one of these things. You're supposed to gain a hunch.
Oh
no, but you did gain a hunch because you had to spend one and gain one.
I did. Stop messing with my stuff. Let me handle my stuff.
But that's what I'm saying. So right, it's 4, not 5.
Yeah, but
we're good.
No, because I gave myself 1.
Oh, right. You're right. Good call.
Don't touch my stuff.
Oh, stop being so nitpicky. I'm trying to make the game move along. All right. So, I'm going to move here by spending 1. Cover. All right. So, let's see what I got here. Going in hot. Spend 2. After this encounter, you may play another card paying the grit cost as cover cost. That seems good. Then you may discard a... Okay, so it's a 2 and then another 2. If you have played another encounter card this turn, instead encounter 3 and gain 2. Okay, that seems really good. If you may discard up to 3 to add 1 to this encounter for each. Okay, so they're all stuff with. All right, so I'm gonna start with this one. So I'm gonna do this and do 2. I'm gonna do that to the assault. All right. So it's 2, and I get 1 of these. You mind putting 2 handcuffs on her? And then I can pay cover cost to play another card. So I'm going to do that to play this. If you played another encounter card, instead do 3 dice and gain 2 cover. So I'm going to gain 2 cover right back, and 3 dice. I am going to do that against the assault again. That's 3 more. All right, so done. All right, then what's this one? If you discard up to 3. All right, so I'm going to do this one next. So 2. So this costs me 1. And then I'm going to do an encounter 2. And then I get another encounter 2. Yeah, I probably did this wrong, but that's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. All right, so I get a shield. I do... Oh, no, I'm not going to get a shield. I'm going to spend 1. Oh, no, I am going to get 1. I'm sorry. All right, so I'm up to 3. I do 2 to her, and I get a cover. And then I'm going to spend a cover to attack for 2 again. Okay, boom. So she's taken out, and I get a cover. I am not going to spend 3 because it doesn't make sense to, right? I could move and try to defeat. Is there any chance for me to defeat it? Counter 2. You may discard up to 3 cover. So it cost me 2 to move there, so I'd only get 3 dice maximum. So there's not much I can do. I think I'm just going to take it. She's going to take 1 from this dude, right? I'm going to take her 3 dice attack. Because I haven't been damaged at all yet.
Well, he moves first. He moves to you.
No, he moves to the place with the most enemies. So he's going to stay where he is. I'm pretty sure. Right?
No, he moves to the place with the most cops, I thought.
Oh, we can look. Advance. If this criminal does not share a location with a cop, it moves to an adjacent location towards the nearest cop. You are correct. I am wrong. I was thinking bodyguard. Okay, so end of my turn. I get the prepare action here. So it's gain a bottom or a shield, and then gain another shield or a grit. I'm actually going to gain 2. I say shield, but cover. I'm going to gain 2 cover. All right. So first things first. This one attacks me for 3. I will take it all from my cover. This one then attacks, hitting her, and then moving. Or no, it moves.
He
first.
moves and attacks you.
Ah, I got it.
It's left or right.
Yes,
Dang.
you are correct. I believe you are right. So I'm going to take 1 cover and 2 damage. All right.
Okay.
And then we resolve the cards. So I assume we each have a hunch and a grit to discard.
Yep.
Oh no! This one isn't a grit. I'm sorry. No, this one is
Cover.
No, it's not a
Cover and a hut.
No, we add a cover to
place
somebody,
it. Oh.
which, yeah.
Actually,
Gonna give him 2 cover.
well, because she attacks more than one person.
Yes, I agree. So we'll give him 2 cover and just not worry about the patrol. Yeah, because it's only 3. That's right. All right. And then we add 1 to her, and then I assume we're going to do the one where we got to pay a grid at the end of the turn, right? Instead of losing a life, or pay a cover at the end of the turn instead of losing a life, right? I mean, they're essentially equivalent, but not exactly equivalent. All right, we're doing pretty good.
All right.
So if anybody has any questions about this game, it's coming out from Blacklist Games. I assume you flip it and shuffle it. It's coming out from Blacklist Games, and yeah, I mean, I like this one a lot. It's 2-player only. Actually, it's solo or 2-player. This is a new mission. We haven't seen this one before. Not sure if it's still being playtested or not, or if this is its final iteration. But I mean, Mike was worried about it, but we seem to be doing all right. We'll see how long that lasts. I do have 3.
All right. You want to go first this time?
Nah, you can keep going first. That way we just keep going back and forth, right? It makes more sense to me than having somebody out of the loop, unless we really need to.
I'm going to move.
Yeah, backup's kind of crap.
Oh, wait. No, it's cover. I lose.
Correct.
And then I am going to play Final Warning.
Okay.
For this encounter, I may gain 2 cover from an enemy.
Oh, sweet. Now you... Oh, yeah. Sweet.
And now I encounter 2. I'm attacking him. Oh, no, the assault.
Yeah, assault's definitely better to... So that's 2. Are you going to put the 3rd one on, or are you going to...
Oh, no, I had to attack the other guy.
Why did you have to attack the other? Oh, you have to attack the
because
one you...
I took the cover from.
Okay, well, yeah, you didn't have a choice because you didn't have any, so you now have a hunch.
Yep. All right. We're going to do time to reload.
Okay, so that's 2 grit because the cost under here. You may
discard 1 grit to draw a card, but I'll do that afterwards.
Placing it on an empty space, so you can put it here.
Yeah, same guy. So 2 hits.
And you can spend the 1 to defeat
3
him.
hits. And that gives me 1 back.
Correct.
So
yep,
he's dead.
Yeah, and it works like a lot of these games.
He's arrested.
Yes, he is arrested. It works like a lot of these games where you can't like discard this to gain 1 and then use it on this one. It's only whatever ones you haven't used at the end of your turn you get hunches for. Ooh.
All right, and I'm going to attack her with Adrenaline Rush.
Yep, and then
Guarding this one.
Sweet.
So 5 dice.
I don't think I had cards at my board at the end of the turn, did I? I don't think so.
Yeah, well, she's dead.
Yeah, well, she's dead.
Well, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage.
Yep. Seems good. Did I have cards on my thing? Did I have this?
I mean, she's arrested.
Yes. Very arrested.
So this slides down, and then
And you get what's on the bottom, the prepare. So you gain a grit and a cover. All right, so I forget. I mean, I can't have paid for this. This can't be a whole new board, right? Because there's no way I'd have 4 grit if that was the case. So this must have been on my board. Oh, but I did. I already gained the cover for that because I spent a lot of cover. I forgot you spend all the cover afterward. All right. Now we're not going to put a shield on because we need one of these. So, all right. So
Well, our shields are collective, by the way.
Oh, you mean our hunches?
Our hunches, yeah.
Okay. I feel like I should
It says shared between all cops.
defeat this assault, but I can't get there right now. So, I mean, I guess the sniper is the smartest thing for me to do first, right? Because, first of all, it's free for me to move there, and it's pretty easy to defeat.
Yes.
So, let me do that. Let's see. Oh, I have a 3 here also. So, I'm going to do that. Let me make sure. Discard. Okay, yeah. So, I'm going to do this first. So, it cost me 1 grit. Although, are these just better? No, they're definitely not better. All right. It is the exact same card. So, I get a cover and 3 dice against her, which seems pretty good. All right, so boom, 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 and I get a hunch. So sniper arrested. Now I have 2 cover, so I could move over here, which I guess I should, right? Or what does he do first? So first he attacks. I mean, I don't really want to get attacked for 4. I mean, it makes more sense to move here. We could... Oh, no, because the assault's going to attack both of us. Yeah, we need to get rid of the assault. So I'm definitely moving here. So that cost me 2. All right, so this could give me a cover, or this is spend 2. You may discard up to 3 to add 1 for each. All right, so this is the same as this. All right, so I'm going to spend 2 grit to play this one. So I get 3 dice, and I get a cover. So 3 dice against the assaulter. Because, I mean, that's 6 damage. That seems way worse than anything else. All right, so this one gives me a cover. And I have 2, and then I'm going to spend 2 hunches to get rid of the assaulter. Now, I could do cover fire to attempt to damage the backup, but I can't defeat the backup either way. The only way I could defeat the backup is if I discarded... Oh, no, I could just discard this one to get 2 shields, and then I could roll... I mean, that seems like the move, right? So discard this, get 2 shields, and then I'm going to roll 5 dice by spending 3 shield. Cover. Yes, sorry. Keep saying shields. So then I'm using this one to attack for 5. Right? Okay, that seems good. So yep. I get 1 of my cover back and arrested. All right, so I don't know why Mike and I had such a hard time with this.
You want to spend 2 or 1 of your hunches to add another token door?
Wait, how does that work?
Drop 1 of your hunches by 1. I just spent 2.
Oh, we can spend it collaboratively?
It says
a cop may discard 3. No, a cop. A cop may spend 3.
But it says hunches are shared between all cops.
Oh, where do you see that?
Right under hunches on your player board.
Oh. Well, there you go.
So I give you 2, and then you can spend the 3. Okay?
Yes, I'm the one who spends it. Nice. So wait, she has 2 shields. Well, she's about to lose 1 for this one. So
yes,
1 is gone. And then he moves to... What's that one? I think...
He doesn't move anywhere.
The most
he doesn't move anymore.
Regroup. Yeah. All right, so now we do all of these. You want just to go left to right?
All right, so discard a hunch.
Got it.
Place 1 cover on an enemy.
Shield. Yeah, 2 cover on him.
Huh.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
Cops must suffer a damage.
Yep.
Sure.
And then we lose a cover also. Oh, no, wait. We didn't have this on here before that.
Oh.
So we don't suffer the damage, right? Because you just added these.
Well, when do you add it?
That is a good question.
I would think you do her first.
Activate her before activating the locations? I don't know. criminal turn. Criminals attack and suffer damage. Operation turn. What's operation turn? During the operation turn.
Use the operation contingent.
Okay. Well, then you're right. And then spawning criminals. No. But when does the? Oh, wait. When do these things?
Nope. You do that last.
So take a damage
yes,
back.
You're right. So, yep.
So we will have to do that next turn and every other turn, but not this turn. So we get 4 new criminals out. Smooth criminal. Do 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 do.
All right.
Oh, I guess I should get my 2 and put out my cards. I still haven't gone through my deck once. There's the first.
All right. Or should I get this guy first? One of these guys first. Let's see.
I mean, clearly we can take out the snipers pretty easily. The backup, I mean, I just say we let him hit her and try to get her shields up.
Well, no, I'm taking his cover.
Oh, you can take his cover. Oh, sweet. Oh, so you're thinking about attacking at your location before moving?
Yes.
I did not have any cards left at the end of my turn. Is that right? I keep messing that up. No, I didn't. I did not. I keep forgetting.
This doesn't seem great. But yeah, I'll do it.
Well, you can play all of them then, right?
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, it seems pretty good to me.
All right, so encounter. So 2 dice.
So who are you attacking?
Where I am.
That's.
We'll take the sniper.
Yeah. Boom!
Boom.
Nice arrest there, Ricky Lou.
All right, and now I'm going to. Do I want to move first? Yeah, I'm going to move first.
All right, you're leaving that patrol by himself over there?
Well, I mean, I
think
I need to leech the stuff. So I get the 2 cover from this guy.
Sweet.
And roll 2 dice. 1 hit.
So that's 2. Could be no, can't be 3.
2 and a hunch.
Yep. Which is good. We need that hunch because honestly, if we don't have it, it's going to be a damage anyway. So it's kind of
Alright,
goofy.
so I'm going to spend this. So encounter 1, then encounter 2.
And then gain cover. Sweet.
And I will focus on the same guy.
Boom.
2.
Yep. So you need 1 more. I'm just gonna start arresting. Did you roll again?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it on the same guy.
All right. So you do get another hunch, and you have arrested Mr. Backup.
And then I cover.
Now you could spend
All
1
right,
grid
now
on that.
I am.
Oh, you are. Yep. Oh, and then
And
you get
encounter
4 cover.
2.
Holy cow. Okay, that's 2 of the 3. 2 arrest markers. So are you going to use that to move somewhere? Because I'll probably... Well, I don't know. I mean, that sniper is not going to hit anybody no matter what. Do you want to be on top of somebody in case they pop? Like, do you want to move here in case I can't kill both of them?
Well, they move first.
Oh, yeah, so you can move here. Yeah, just move to the free spot then. There's definitely no reason. Because this person's coming out at the end of this turn, no matter what.
Well, now the sniper shoots me.
But not yet. I'm going to kill the sniper, hopefully. Right?
Why kill the sniper? Kill one of the patrols.
Well, I'm going to kill both. Is my goal. Because I move here for
right.
free. I mean, I do have 3 grit. That's something. All right. If you've played another encounter to this card, instead encounter 3 and gain 2 cover. Well, yes, that is not the first one I will play then. Encounter 3, if any was spent on this, gain 2. Well, that seems perfect for that spot, right? So, 1, I roll 3 on the patrol. Okay. So that's 3 cover. And 3 arrest counters on him. And then at the end of the turn, I also gain 2 more cover. Alright, so let's see what this is. 2, then you can discard 1 to do 2 again. Well, that doesn't make sense. 3 and gain 1. No need to rush. I think that's what I'm doing, right? Alright, so 3, and then I will gain a cover. I'll just gain the cover now. I just need 2 of them to hit at least. Yes, I got a shield. That's what I wanted. Or a hunch, sorry. So, done. And I mean, I think it makes more sense for me to take out the sniper, right? Because it's basically a guarantee.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't think I'm getting the other. Well, let's see. Encounter 2 if you've played, well, which I have. All right, so I'm going to encounter 3. But, all right, so I spend 1
That all seems
stealth to move there. I mean, I could even move. Well, you've got plenty of defense, too. So, never mind.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah, I spend 1 to move there. Attack for 3, and I'm going to gain a cover. Oh, no. That's not this card. It's this card. It's still attack for 3. So I get a hunch. I do 3, which was...
And a cover.
And a cover from my this. And then this card gives me 2 more cover. All right. Seems good. I mean, I don't know why Mike thought we were going to lose. Seems like we are in a good spot.
All right, so he is going to move here
and hit you in the face for 3
and hit me for 3. Oh, nope. All right, now we do these.
Yep, left to right. So I know we give him 2 shields.
Discard a hunch.
Yeah, you can discard my hunch for me. Give him 2 shields, actually, or 2 cover. We discard a cover.
And we took a damage. And we discard a cover.
Yep. Sweet.
Okay.
All right, so this guy's going to spawn. I don't know how to do that. I think Mike said you flip the top one of these. Now, is he the only thing that spawns? All right. Spawning criminals. Criminals are spawned. They are drawn from the criminal deck. And, all right, the arrows were in the way. And placed in the column below the operation board under their associated location and under their criminal already in that location. Criminals are considered to be in the location they are positioned under. Bosses. When a boss enters play through an operation effect, players follow the instructions on the relevant operation card for boss's placement. The boss cannot be encountered when not in a location. The bosses cannot be encountered when another criminal shares their location. So how do we decide where he goes? When criminals are spawned, they are drawn from the criminal deck.
Just roll up. Spawn a die and roll.
Wait, what? What are you saying?
Spawn a die and roll.
Oh, no. Spawn. Oh, bosses. So what does this say?
Spawn it in a random location.
Oh, is that what it says? I got it.
Yes.
I got it.
Spawn a die and roll.
What, D8? Because we got 4 locations.
You can roll a D6 and just re-roll if it's a 5 or a 6. I mean,
Or we could just roll a D8. Look at this D8. I am Magic Man.
you could have rolled a D4 at that point. I mean,
but why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, easy enough, right? So.
But if you're going to spawn a weird die, why not a D4?
What? Why not a D4? Because D4s are a pain to read. Right? I mean, I don't like reading D4s.
You just mouse over it.
Okay. All right, so I forgot to get this. Gain a cover, and then choose a cop to gain a cover. Go ahead and take a cover as well. There, Gerald. All right, we got to spawn 2 more, right?
Yep. Oh, so far so good.
I mean, are we going to kill him in 1 turn? Maybe.
We might.
What do we need? 14? All right. You want to go first, or you want to finish him off?
I know what I'm doing. I'll go first.
Oh, gosh.
All right.
It seems good. All right, if you see Mike and Mai's game, we did not do this well. I will just put it that way. I don't know what happened that game, but we got
so
destroyed.
I'm spending 1 to move here.
Yep.
And I'm going to play this one, discarding this one.
Wait, why are you discarding this?
You may discard a card from your cop board to add 3 dice.
Nice.
And it lets me use essentially the power of this card without spending a grit.
Got it. Oh, that seems good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right,
so I did my half.
Yes. Hold on. Stop. Really? Let's not.
No, I want the tactile feel of the tokens.
You want to feel them in your hands, in your whatever hands, your electronic hands.
Let's see.
So, which one of these is better? Encounter 1.
This one does more damage. This one,
Yeah, I mean
I could get a freebie card.
No, you can't because you don't have enough grit.
You do.
Yeah, no, it's definitely this one. It's 4 dice, right? Seems way better than.
No, but I could. Yeah, but this gets me a free card.
Why does it get you a free card? You don't have the grit, dude.
Oh, you're right. All right. So
Wait.
We'll discard this one.
Oh, to clear up another space. Nice.
Yeah. And then that'll cost me 2 grit.
And 5 dice.
Add 5 dice.
I mean, you might kill him by yourself. Close. Yep, you do.
1, 2,
you
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom.
All right. So that was way easier. If you watch our playthrough from Extra Life, it was not good. I think Steve and Mike lost an Extra Life too. So I think it's just Mike is no good at this game, is what I'm going to say. And
yeah, maybe. It seems
no,
that way. Well, we got lucky that no enemies spawned on his location.
Well, yes. I mean, but come on. You don't think I could have handled whatever the difference in damage would have been? I mean, I don't know. You did 7.
Well, I wouldn't have been able to attack him until the other guy was dead.
Yes.
So
Yeah. So that 7-point hit would have only been enough to kill 1. So you would have done 7 maybe. I mean, if 2 or 3 spawned at their location, yeah, it would have been worse. But it wasn't. We won. Yay. All right. So that's Buddy Cop.
Yay.
So Jerry, this is your
like
first time playing. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Like for such a simple activation system, I love the dice. I love the way the grit works in the activation system. I love the prepare actions on the bottom, and you're kind of encouraged not to use your cards. Although your character really isn't. You don't want any cards on your board 99%.
No. Yeah, I've used all my cards every time except 1. I had 1 card left on my board one time.
I would have had 2. Grit. Yeah. So I mean, but my character is more encouraged to not spend them, to save them for the end of the turn. Potentially. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's that big a benefit, right? Like, unless you really want the top of the card, who cares? Because you're getting the bottom thing either way. I guess you could get the bottom thing twice, but you probably won't get the bottom thing twice because it'll just move to your earlier slot. And it's not like the cards in your deck are any worse. So it's not even a penalty for doing that. So, yeah, I mean, I think it matters very little whether you keep it on the board or not. But, I mean, I also don't think it matters. I think the game is super fun either way. So what are your thoughts on?
It gives you an option to keep it if you want.
Yes.
I think you should tell Mike that we beat this without the chief ever taking the damage and still having 1 shield at the end, or 1 cover.
Yes. Yeah. I want to say shields all the time. I mean, cover makes sense. It's cops. I mean, you're not like a knight in armor, so you don't have shields, but I still want to call them shields. I don't know why. Even though clearly the what is it called? Hunch symbol is a shield. Although it's not really a shield. It's like a badge more than a shield, but yes, it's a shield-shaped badge.
Magnifying glass would have been better.
Yes. Well,
like clue tokens.
Yeah, but I mean, Arkham kind of has the corner on that market.
And grit should have just been a pile of sand.
Nice. Yes. Clearly.
Yeah, maybe not.
So yeah, it's fun. I mean, you, me, Starsky, Hutch. So we played it 4-player tonight. So that worked out. Hey, remember how we told you it was going to be 15 minutes?
Yeah, a little longer.
That was an hour ago. But that's okay. I mean, I thought it was worth every minute of it personally. And that was with us learning the game.
Yeah, it was fun. I like this.
Yeah. And I mean, I think it's going to be...
I like this a lot more than Brook City.
Yes. I mean, I think it is going to be way cheaper. Now, I do hope there's enough content. That's the only thing that worries me. But again, if it
Yeah, I'd want to see more cops, I think.
Well, and you're not going to get more cops in the base game. So they said they might have an expansion eventually. So, but it looks like you're going to get 2 or 3 missions in the base game. I mean, I think there's enough there to keep you happy for the price it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be a super expensive game.
Yeah, if it's like a $30-$40 game, I could see.
I think it is 30 to 35. Maybe even cheaper than that.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah,
It's fun.
yeah, I agree 100% with you.
I enjoyed it.
And this is Jerry talking. I mean, if you've been here through the through our other discussions,
Hey, I'm picky.
you'll know that Jerry does not find many things fun. And I mean, especially light games like this is usually not your bag. So for you to say it's fun, I think is a big deal. For me, this is right up my alley. I mean, I love games of this.
Well,
weight.
relatively light co-op game is usually not so much for me.
Right. So anyway, that's Buddy Cop. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Please leave any comments. We'd love to hear what your thoughts are on this game and how excited you are about it. But yeah, no, I'm excited for this one to come out. All right, everybody.
All right.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye.